Hi, this is Chuck Lavazzi with KDHX in St. Louis.
And I'm Tina Farmer, also with KDHX in St. Louis.
And we are here live at Louisville at the Actors Theater of Louisville for the 2017 Humana Festival of New American Plays, where we have seen our second play of the festival, and everybody in our 8-person party agrees the first hit of the festival as well. It is Cry It Out by Molly Smith Metzler. A really intelligent script, beautifully acted, extremely well directed, beyond a doubt, as I said, our first hit so far. We hope the first of many.
I tell you what, this was a multi-layered story.
Sure was.
On the surface, it seems to be just about motherhood and giving birth in those first few months with your child and all the conflicts and questions, but really it was about class. It was about privilege.
Absolutely.
It was about money, education, setting your children up for success. This show had so many layers
And
in a really well-written script.
And one of the things I like about it, in fact, is that it addresses all these issues, but it doesn't beat you over the head with them. They're in the background. They're implicit in the way the characters and the story move along. But there's no preachiness.
No, not preachy at all. Incredibly funny, actually.
Yeah.
So many laugh-out funny moments. And anyone who's been a parent or been a friend of new parents will probably find things that they really identify with.
Yeah.
I also thought the acting was superb.
Yes.
Jessica
we should talk
Dickey.
a little bit about the plot first, actually. I mean,
I thought
I hadn't really. I mean, the setup is that a pair of new mothers are meeting in the space between their two backyards. There's Lena, who is obviously the blue-collar mother, and Jessie, who is obviously more white-collar. She in fact was an attorney before she got pregnant. And at first it's just them sharing coffee and sharing a lot of jokes about motherhood, but it starts getting a lot more complicated after that, especially when their very rich neighbors up on top of the cliff, when the father comes by and wants to know if his wife can join in the coffee clutch. And that's when it starts getting complicated.
And that's really when we start seeing all the themes pointed out. Again, it's really well done. They're layered in naturally, but you can't help but wonder and kind of identify, even with Mitchell and Adrian, the very wealthy neighbors who live in the expensive $10 million home subdivision at the top of the hill and literally look down on Lena and Jessie as they meet in their backyard area. There's just so much going on, and yet it feels like a really, really well-written TV show or a couple of episodes of a great sitcom that you want to watch.
Let me add, this is also a script, and this is something we watch out for a lot because Tina and I both are on the play reading committee of a small theater company. We're looking for plays that will have a life beyond ATL that we think smaller companies can do, and this one easily is within the grasp of most small theater companies, I think.
It is, and it's almost 4 leading characters. Lena and Jessie, played by Andrea Siglowski and Jessica Dickey, are completely relatable, enjoyable women you'd probably have a good time with if you know.
Yeah.
Unless you're really super judgmental, maybe like Adrian, played by Liv Ruth, and Mitchell, her husband, played by Jeff Beal. I mean, these were fine performances. You could also tell the direction was really tight and taut. The tension in this show builds surprisingly well for something that seems as everyday and mundane as 2 moms talking about loneliness, isolation, and getting their kids to breastfeed and take a nap.
So it's a very well-written play. There's growth in the characters, and it comes to, I think, a reasonable end, which too many modern plays don't. So on the whole, we're going to give this one 2 big thumbs up. Cry It Out by Molly Smith Metzler at the Actors Theater of Louisville at the Humana Festival of New American Plays. We're going to sign off for now. So this is Chuck Lavazzi.
And this is Tina Farmer.
For 88.1 KDHX in St. Louis. We'll see you at the next play.